We have a special thanks today to South Georgia Pecan Company for providing the inventors with a special treat from South Georgia. They have assembled a special gift for our inventors that contains some very special treats grown and produced right here in Valdosta, Georgia and South Georgia area. So a special thanks to South Georgia Pecan for allowing these inventors to experience South Georgia treats.
Did you get a chance to go and look at the inventions? Did you get by there? Weren't they great? You know, at one point I had to ask the judges, do we award extra points or deduct points for all the times that these inventors made us feel foolish because they knew a lot more than we did on so many of these different things? So it was great, and it is truly an honor for us to be here to be able to interact with these students and to see the work that they've done. The judges are especially pleased with the next set of awards, which is an honorable mention of merit. And the honorable mention of merit is where the judges were able to select one of the inventions that for some reason appealed to them. We really didn't have to have a good reason other than there was just something about it that we really liked. I'll go first since I'm already up here. And I grew up in a city that the air was not very clean because of man-made sources. I was fortunate as an adult to be able to move here where the air is much cleaner. Now I understand that we do have some organic matter that comes from trees, but at least that's natural. I also like to scuba dive, and I've learned that every breath is very, very precious, whether you're on the surface of the earth or you're deep under the ocean. So for my honorable mention of merit, I would like to recognize P5, which was the innovative air filtering module to control airborne particles from smoke-emitting grills. And this was done by Erna. So Erna, congratulations.
Good evening. What a pleasure to serve as a judge with these guys this evening. It's been a very exciting day, a very hard day. It was a hard task to try and pick my choice as favorite invention, but I did. And my choice was the horizontal walking stick for several reasons. I celebrated a birthday yesterday, and so as I get older, I saw this stick and I'm like, hey, this might come in handy. But it was practical, very innovative, and pretty inexpensive to create. So Samuel from Taiwan, would you come forward, please?
The award that I picked for honorable mention, the Safe Cane for the Blind by N. I picked this because it helped the blind across the street. When the lights turn, the traffic lights turn red, the cane would vibrate, let the blind know that they could not cross the street at that time. So I thought it was a wonderful invention, very innovative, very forward-thinking for this invention. So if you would please step forward and receive your award. Thank you.
I too am honored to be here today as a judge, and I'm an engineer by training, and so I was very impressed with a number of these inventions that we saw today. But the one I selected for honorable mention with merit is T1 from Taiwan, the Magic Warm Keeper electricity saving thermos refrigerator. And that's Isabel, Irene, and Hugo.
Again, many tough decisions to make as we looked at these outstanding inventions today. I made my decision on a choice of how well the presenters presented themselves during their presentation, how well versed they were in their work that they did, and how much work they looked like they put into their project. And the group that I chose was from the Philippines, and it was team number 1. And their project was characterization of oil yields of Philippine indigenous plant species as biodiesels. Every time we stop by the fuel pump to fill up our cars, we realize how important students like this are to our economy and to our world as they develop new ways of coming up with green technologies or technologies that are renewable and not fossil fuel. So fantastic job as all the inventors. Now to the time we've been waiting for, we're going to get down to the top 5. Again, a very tough decision to make today as we looked at all the inventors and inventions and their presentations and products that they've created, their prototypes, and we came to a consensus as a group of judges as scores for these young men and women. And believe it or not, there was less than 2 points that was the difference between first place and 5th place, so very tight competition, which says a lot about the group of young men and women that stand before you. In 5th place, from the Philippines, group number P4 with COSTT, and that's Melvin. In 4th place, also from the Philippines, was Romely with a headset cap and MP3 Pen.
Yes, it was.
And now to the top 3. From the country of Taiwan, Weng-Ji Chen with the Bathtub Alarm. In 2nd place, also from Taiwan, Yi-Lan Chen with auxiliary devices for plant shaping, team number 2. And finally, the number 1 award goes to the country of Philippines. And it is team number 2, charcoal briquettes from alternative fuels and seed covering plants. Again, we'd like to thank these young men and women for traveling literally around the world to be with us here in South Georgia and sharing their talents with us. If they will, the judges would like to come by and extend a hand of congratulations to all of them and allow them to take pictures for just a second, and then I know you'll be ready to move on to the dance competition awards. Again, thank you so much.